Okay, guys, so update on the Homer situation. I ended up making a difficult choice today, and the choice was one of two things, and I chose his health over everything else. So, you may or may not see him here while I'm at least here, but once I move into the new bedroom, he's not going to be coming with me. That's my personal choice because of this fear shit that I have and everything that's been going on with my life. I just can't. But I gave him to a family member who I know is going to give him lots of love and protect him. It's just, I've been waiting on somebody who I'm not even going to name because I'm not going to start any drama with them. But I've been waiting on them for like a month and a half now. At least answer me back on what is going on with Homer. And the only thing I hear slightly from time to time is, I can't. This person has a snake, that person has a snake. It's like, oh, do they keep the snake in an atrium? Is the snake protected in an area where it's not gonna like bother him? Try to readjust, oh god, and stuff. And they didn't even ask that person that. And it's like, I've known people who've had reptiles and like furry animals as well. There are people out there that have bunnies and snake pythons. So come on, you know. Cats, I understand at least. The person who I knew had cats. They said they couldn't do it. They're like demons. They'll rip him to shreds. And we were going back and forth for a little bit. They answered me back a bit, but I asked them, just give me a definitive answer because it's ripping me apart. And they never did. So I came home today thinking everything's fine and dandy. And I'm not going to lie, like last I checked, like a day or two ago, he had half a bowl of food left. So, and the rest of the food's lost in this fucking mess. So, yeah, there was that. So at the end of the day, I came home and I looked in the dish and the food was effing empty. It was fucking gone. And I saw this little shit hanging on the bars going, "Hey, hey," like a goddamn Chucky doll in a prison riot. It was bashing the bars. And it like, I hate to say it, but it got to a point where he was, at 1 second, I caught him hanging like from one foot by one of the bars because he was so erratic. His foot got caught in one of the bars and he just let himself plop to the like to the into the sod. And it's like, what the fuck? So hey, be careful and shit. And I really like, and then it was like 2 seconds later when I saw him nibbling a bit on his arm, and that's when I realized that I can't find the other food. I can't hold out any longer. I have to make a choice. Either I'm gonna be the dick and choose my feelings over his health, or I'm gonna be the smart, responsible pet owner. I'm gonna choose his health over everything else. And I chose his health. So I went to the fridge, got him some chicken, that's like cooked chicken, de-skinned. That way there's no seasoning or anything on it, because I know that like unskinned chicken without seasoning and some forms of beef you can give them, as well as the only thing I know it's against is iceberg lettuce. I hear is bad for them. Other than that, there's a lot of things that you can give your hamster if you don't have hamster food. But by doing that, it was basically a sign that, like, I realized at this point they weren't coming through to help, and because of that, like, Homer's gonna stay with that family member, and we may or may not see more videos with him. That'll be my decision over time. But like for now, he's in the other room with them in the mice's cage that's been cleaned out since they passed away. And I'm disappointed at this person. I waited for them to help with something else, and they said they were gonna help me for 3 years, and they helped a little bit, and then when they realized, holy shit, this is a lot of shit, they ding dong ditched me. and it was me and another person who had to get the shit done. Or it got to a point where my back pulled out and they had to do it. And I had to pay them like $40 and shit for it. And it sucks that things got to that point after 3 years, but I'm not going to be necessarily done with that person, but I don't know. They're in a weird place in my life where it's like I love them, but there's a part of me that won't forgive them for the bullshit they put me through. Because like I gave them so many chances, so gosh damn many. And they chose to squander them, And I know I'm not gonna act like the innocent one here, like with this phobia shit I've had, which I don't know if I'll ever talk about, but like I put them through some drama, my damn self, with my shit over these last 3 years. It's been back and forth, and it all came down to getting this effing room filled with collectibles safely out of the house. But it was a situation where I keep comparing it to you have a golden egg, but it's wrapped around a toxic, deadly death dust or death trap, where if you put your hand in it, your body's gonna melt like acid. How do I get the collectibles? Or if I take the collectibles out of it safely, it's gonna fucking destroy the shit out of them. So it's like this dangerous fucking thing I had to handle, like hazard fucking chemicals almost, and it was a fucking nightmare. I managed to get some of it successfully, but some of it's gonna have to be gone through. Like everything's a storage locker right now. Everything has to be gone through in a case by case. I've said this in other things and that, but yeah, it's fucking nuts. But it's something I'll probably talk about at a later note. I don't know if I'll ever get into the phobia shit directly, because I'm like one thing I'm afraid of is if I tell my fear on the internet, is that some idiot's gonna get in their mind to P.O. box me what I'm afraid of, or stupid shit like that. Like some fucking troll's gonna take advantage of that. And I don't know if I wouldn't go off on that fan. Like literally, with how bad this shit was, I might not be able to control myself if some idiot did that. I'd be like, "You motherfucker!" Like, let's just use humorous shit to show you a vivid example of as me being dumb and goofy around, but like something like that. You get my drift? Because like you put somebody through 3 years of torture and then you think to make a joke out of it, it's not funny. It's like I'm a troll. I know when to troll, and I like to troll, and believe me, I'm a heavy troll. But then I see shit like Porsche Girl, online, where I hear that every year a couple bunch of trolls get together and send those death car accident photos to their family, and I'm like, there's trolling, but then there's going too far. There's a inhumane aspect of where your humanity is lost, and I think aspects like that is lost. Or like if I have a fear and you guys are to abuse it, that brings an inhumanity aspect for you all. And there is being funny, and believe me, there are other fears I have too. Maybe I'll announce the other fears and maybe see if one of you idiots will use one of those in a trolling factor. But I don't know if I'll announce this other fear, because it was a nightmare fixing it. It was like a $5 item, and when I was done with it, it was a 3-year hellscape of trying to fucking fix what the damage it caused. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, because I made decisions on whether I've had to make decisions over the hobbies and stuff I love and my family over this shit, and it's bad. It's very bad. I don't want to get into it, but Homer was an aspect that I knew I probably wasn't ready for a pet yet. Not in this place. I should have waited for the 1-bedroom. That's what I wanted to do, and I chose to take a risk because it was just so lovable. He was on sale. He seemed so sad sitting there, and you saw in the video, he looked like he needed a home, and I gave him that loving home, and I gave him that caring and love, and then I realized there's a problem with this apartment, like, wise, and maybe I'll get into that at some point, but maybe not right now either. I'm working on getting rid of that problem. But let's just say it was putting him at health risk too. And I didn't realize it till after I bought him, really, or somewhere around there. I didn't know it was gonna put him at health risk. So, like, yeah, I had a dilemma to go through, and I chose his health over, like, waiting for that family member to take him out of here. So, he'll be staying with a loved dear family member, and yeah, he'll be happy. I hope he'll be like the happiest little camper. You know, he is just adorable. I don't know. We'll try another hamster when I move. All right. Homer is with them for now. So that's all I'm gonna say. I used the old mouse cage, so the cage he's in is up in that closet right now. So that's where that cage is gonna sit. I'm gonna decide whether or not I'm gonna get a temporary rat. Maybe see if I can maybe try to move past this fear, but if not, that's getting dumped with the family member too, and they'll have a rat and a hamster, a lovable pair that they can take care of. As I'm sure once I'm gone, they're gonna need somebody to love and stuff, you know. I don't even know if I'll get the rat. I don't know. We'll see. That cage might just stay empty for right now. This has been a depressing day for me, and I just want to give you guys an update because I don't want you to just be like, where the fuck did Homer go? It's like, is he alright? Is he okay? Oh my god, is he fucking dead? No, he's alive, but I made that difficult decision to give him away today, so yeah, I'm just gonna heartbrokenly watch some YouTube and some stuff, and I'll be around, alright? Wishing you all well, and have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you may celebrate this year. Alright, bye.